What's up? It's your brother, your cousin, your uncle, your nephew, your friend, but I can't be your son, it's your kinfolk, Will Henry with God's Will Fitness. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Thank y'all for checking this video out. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Just want to share my vision. Want to see if I can help you reach your goals, help you get your results, you know, professionally, through training, through one-on-ones, online, virtual, group, through training. And then just the intellectual side of things, just the education, just the knowledge that we need to have, because we gotta approach this fitness journey with a motivated mindset. But that mindset has to stay open. That mindset cannot be closed, cannot be walled off. You have to be vulnerable with that mindset. You have to be able to receive information. You have to be able to receive constructive criticism. You have to be able to receive the feedback, because it's going to come. So do you want to be right in that situation? Do you want everyone that's trying to help you out, do you want them to be wrong? Or do you want to open your mind, open your ears up a little bit? Do you want to be right? Or do you want to be a winner? Do you want to be a champion? Do you want to be the one holding the gold medal at the end of the race? At the end of the competition? Do you want to be holding up a first place trophy? Or do you want to be right? Do you want to get your way? Do you want to be selfish? Do you want to be egotistical? Do you want to be narcissistic? Right? You got to be able to take the feedback. You got to be able to communicate honestly. You have to get uncomfortable with that dialogue, with that language. You have to receive it. Because you're going to dish it out. Because you're going to have an attitude. Because you're going to say something that you wish you didn't say. But just know that something comes back, and sometimes it could be positive, sometimes it could motivate us, sometimes it could get us in a position that we need to be in, but you have to first be in the mindset of being able to receive it. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be a winner? Do you want to hold those number ones up? Remember when we was kids? Those blue ribbons? Do you want to be the one that's celebrating at the end of the journey, at the end of these results? Or do you want to be right? Do you want to do it your way? Slack off on your nutrition. Not be honest with yourself. Not being transparent with yourself. Yes, we know a little bit of this and a little bit of that ain't gonna hurt us, but you did more than eat a little bit. You did more than consume a little bit. You did more than drink a little bit. I know, because I know y'all good with it. I know. We all good with it. We all know how to get our way with things, right? We know how to stretch the truth. We know how to exaggerate, right? Human beings, we gotta get our way. We gotta be right. But do you want to be right, or do you want to be a winner? Do you want to be able to look yourself in the mirror and be confident? Do you want to be able to step up to the podium with your chest out? Because everybody's looking, everybody's in the audience, everybody's in the crowd. They're watching how you move through this obstacle. They're watching how you jump over those hurdles. They're watching how you spin off the tackler. They watching how adversity looks when it's up in front of you. And do you want to do things your way, or do you want to go with a proven direction? Do you want to continue taking the shortcuts when you know they're not going to lead you to the treasure, or do you want to actually take the quest? Y'all want to take the easy way out, but it's hard. Because what comes from it is nothing. Then you spend time, you looking back, you done wasted time. You got nothing from that time. That's hard to deal with, but you know it. Over this same time, if you would have did it right, you could have been here. You could have been waving that number one around. You could have been on that championship team. You could have got that chip off your shoulder, right? You could have got the haters off your back, right? You could have been able to look at yourself with great self-esteem. You could be confident. You could be able to wear what you want to wear. Have the right attitude, have the right vibrations, have the right frequencies. But do you want to be a winner, or do you want to be right? Because if you want to be right, it's not going to be right. It's going to be wrong, because that's the wrong way to think. That's the wrong way to go about this fitness journey. That's the wrong way to achieve your goals in life. If somebody tells you something, you have to be able to accept it. You got to be able to accept the criticism. You got to be able to accept the down talking. You got to be able to accept the negative. Same way you celebrate with the positive. Same way you feel good when they praise you. Same way you feel good when they lift you up. You got to be able to accept the bad things. You got to be able to accept the hearsay, the rumors. You got to be able to accept the nasty, vicious lies they spread. You got to be able to accept that if you want to hear the glory, right? If you want to be celebrated, if you want to be great, if you want to be a legend, right? If you want to be a legend, then prove them wrong by not trying to be right. Just be a winner. God's will, fitness. Oh.